Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today's makeup tutorial I'm going to do for you is from the Estee Lauder visual of Vivid Shine. So many of you have asked for it, so I thought I'll try to recreate it today. I'm going to try to use as many Estee Lauder products as I can. I do have a list of the products that were used, the eyeshadows, however I think I may need to add a few other ones. And I'll try to do it as good as I can. I hope you enjoy. To start off with, I'm going to use Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I never use this one, so I thought I'd give it a go today because I want it to be flawless. This colour is Fresco. Maybe a tiny bit dark for me, but we will see. No, it looks alright. I'm then going to take a little bit of a paint pot. This one's a dew pot over the eyes. I'm going to use a Real Technique synthetic brush. This one's in the colour Purple. And I'm just going to use that as a base for the product to cling to. Take that underneath the eye too. I'm then going to take a little bit of Cyber Lilac. Using a MAC 217, I'm going to run that right the way over the eye. This is the colour that I've been told they used. Just going to get a clean 217 to buff out the edges. Take that underneath the eye too. I'm going to use actually a slightly smaller brush. This is a MAC 239 underneath the eye. My clean 217 just to buff out the edges. And then my 239 for underneath the eye. I'm then going to take a little bit of MAC. This is a Beautiful Iris and a clean 217, and I'm just going to rub that through the brow bone. Just on the outside so they meet up, and also a little bit just in the very corner of the eye. Now the other eyeshadow is Electric Orchid. I'm going to use my same 217 as I used before, and I'm going to pop that. Hopefully it's a little bit stronger. Yeah, that is. Just through the crease of the eye to add the definition and the shading. This is going to add that really strong contour that the look has got. Quite high through here. If you want to see the visual, it will be on our blog, so you can have a little look. Pixiewoo.com is all you need to put in. So it's good, just giving a little bit more depth to the shape of that eye. Now bear in mind, on the visual it's going to look a tiny bit darker because it will be the lighting and the shadow and everything. So you can add it if you want it to be darker yourself. I'm then going to take my 239 and the same colour again, which is Electric Orchid. I'm going to run that under the eye. I'm going to go a tiny bit darker through the contour just because I love the visual and how dark it is. And I'm going to use a little bit of MAC Indian Ink. I'm going to take a bit of that and I'm just going to follow that socket that I've made. And that's basically the only place that would go. of blending on the top to make that soft. Now if you look really, really close in the visual, it's like she's got a darker, greener, goldy just under the eye, and this is in the collection as well. This is called Cyber Green. Get my finger over it, Cyber Green. So I'm going to, I don't know if this is in it, but I'm going to add a tiny amount of that under the eye because I think it is. Right, we are getting there. I'm then going to take a little bit of white eyeliner. This one is Fascinating from MAC. I'm going to put this inside the eye. Really soft. I then want to add a tiny bit of this colour Magenta. I'm going to take that just in here. A little bit just through the top of the eye and leave it at that, no more. I've got a black double wear eyeline pencil, oh wrong end, this end, and I'm going to run that along the outer corner. A little bit along, about 3/4 of the way along the eye, not quite in the corner of the eye. And then using my brush that I've already used, my 239, buff that in. Just buffing that in. Right, I'm going to add a bit of mascara. I've got Dior Show Waterproof Mascara. Doesn't need to be waterproof, to be fair. I'm going to put a tiny bit on the bottom, but there's not much. Next I need to add some eyebrows, and I've got an Avon brow pencil in blonde. The brows aren't a massive part in this look, but I really like the brush that comes with the Avon brow pencil. So when you put it on, you can really nicely brush the brows through. It takes off a lot of the product, which I actually really like. I'm then going to move back onto the skin. I've got MAC Peach Colour Corrector. It's like a concealer, it's just a peach colour corrector. I'm going to pop it on the back of my hand and then use a brush just to work that under the eye. I like this product because it gives a bit of a lift under the eye. If your eyes are a bit blue underneath. But you could use a normal concealer, you don't have to use this. Use it around the nose. Right, I'm then going to powder the skin into place, and I have got, this is Bobbi Brown Sheer Finishing Loose Powder, and this one is in pale yellow. I'm going to push that over my skin. Just to hold everything into place. Next I need to add some blush, and I have got an Estee Lauder blush. This one is in Pink Kiss 02. And that I am going to take through the top of the cheek and down. It goes pretty much joining with the eye. That's a really pretty colour. Now I need to add a lipstick, and it's got a lovely red lip. The red lipstick is called Forbidden Apple. I don't have it, so I've had to find one that's similar. Now what I have found similar is Brick Lip Liner from MAC. I have got a number 67 lipstick from Chanel. It's not that orangey red, it's a little bit plummier than that, if that makes sense. And then I have also got a BEAUTE lip gloss, which I may put over the top, lip stain. So let's get started. Let's see if we can get these lip shapes. A lip liner is the best thing to get the shape of the lip. Sometimes you can't tell if it's going to be the right shape until you colour it in. So let's use our lipstick. It's not quite the right colour, is it? It's still got a little bit more plum in there. But let's try with this over the top and see if it... And then, I think we're done. I just need to do the pose, which I won't be able to do. And there you have the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed it and you found it interesting. You guys all have a fantastic day and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.